he definitely knew the matchup against him, so maybe we'll see something special between Blanka, who isn't like played a whole lot.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Somniac having that experience versus Fang definitely shows he understands the characters well, and so, you know, wouldn't be surprised if he's ready for CemeteryGates, his Blanka. But also, we have a quote from Somniac coming up here. Let's see what he has to say about CemeteryGates.
All right, so Somniac says, CemeteryGates is the best Blanka in the region. Hopefully he doesn't style on me too hard because I've got a tournament to win. Yo, yeah, he's ready. He definitely wants to win this and just win the whole thing. But, of course, CemeteryGates being the Blanka player he is, I know he'll definitely pull through and like try something on Somniac, something new, something fresh, but it's going to be a wonky one for sure.
Yeah, again, Bison Blanka. This is not a matchup that you see all that often here in Street Fighter V.
Yeah, I think this might be like my first time seeing this matchup.
Right?
So.
Oh, man. But again, Somniac, a very strong player and, you know, definitely a veteran of the Australian scene. So definitely going to be hard to throw some, you know, confusing looks at him, but we'll see how this handles. But CemeteryGates has been playing really, really well and just barely lost to ROF. And I mean, look, ROF going all the way through rumors as well. So, you know, CemeteryGates definitely a very strong player himself. So here we go. It is going to be Bison versus Blanka, or Dictator versus Blanka. And I love that CemeteryGates continues to keep using this reindeer costume. I think
it's very cute. I love it. But that looks way too hot to wear, especially in this city.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, to be fair, it is winter in Australia right now.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, yeah. That is
it's cold for them, so it's all good.
Oh, and we did mention yesterday where you can like cancel that V skill, especially like with that jump in. You don't want to get hit, so just cancel it.
Yeah, CemeteryGates has been really, his use of that was excellent against ROF. ROF then, of course, started using the can to counter that electricity, which is what helped him in the later matches.
Oh, misses the anti-air off of that. Oh, there's the ground pound.
Yep. You can see every time he activates that V skill too, he's always holding charge, so he has the Blanka ball ready to go for the juggle. And so far, Somniac with the good anti-airs. We saw Somniac when he defeated Bikure and BK Sama yesterday. He was really aggressive, but he's having trouble getting in on CemeteryGates because of the way that Blanka works in this game. Why did that happen?
No, because like he was charging it up, and Somniac, he was definitely like, oh no, I'm just gonna like wake up later or do the delayed wake up.
It was weird. It was weird. Okay. But CemeteryGates, yeah, with round number 1 here. And like I said, Somniac unable to get this aggression going. That's obviously what Bison wants to do, is get in there and take advantage of all those plus frames.
Oh, yeah, you can't hit the button after that. You know, I always say, like, Bison's literally like a reversal eater.
Because everything he has is so plus on block.
I've seen some people just, like, do the electric ball just like that. And it's like, are you going to do anything? Are you going to jump over me or press a button?
Unfortunately, Bison, I mean, I guess his gloves are not rubber.
Oh,
what? Oh, of course.
That was actually sick.
You can use it as a parry. If it doesn't, I mean, that was one of the buffs a few seasons ago, that you can use that V skill as a parry. So nicely done from Somniac. There's some matchup knowledge on his part.
There we go. And look at the life lead coming out from Somniac here too. So CemeteryGates wants to activate feature, but he's just raw activation.
Yeah, Somniac has been so on point with the anti-air. Again, Bison's crouching heavy punch, good anti-air, slow startup, so you have to have the awareness to be able to use it like that.
Yeah, the V-skill cancellation does not want to get hit by any of his buttons. Oh, nice catch.
Ooh, okay, tick throw. And now CemeteryGates trying to apply a little more pressure. No, actually just goes back.
Oh, no! Oh, my gosh, what is this scramble?
Yeah, Somniac didn't get a chance to punish that on whiff. Checks the dash, plus frames, and here we go. Yep, and again, that distance right there. This distance is so scary for Bison. It's so powerful, and that's why you see CemeteryGates just blocking there in the corner and basically made him want to use that V reversal.
Oh, I wonder if he knew that he was going to go through the fireball, so he just stood there instead of just dashing in.
Okay. Okay, good
nice anti-air.
Into the mix-up. It turned the left-right mix-up into a throw mix-up. Didn't get the dash checked in time.
Oh, that went so far. That's crazy.
And you see how Somniac is basically, like I said, the defense from CemeteryGates is so good that Somniac is using all of his meter to try to get in on CemeteryGates.
Yep, and here he goes going in. And man, seeing these V-ships in the corner, it's just like they know what's going to happen.
Yeah, right?
You know, it's so risky to do so. But look at all that white health on Somniac. CemeteryGates is not taking his chances just yet. Just trying to like play ball here within 10 seconds.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, here he goes. Comes in. Got the anti-air the trade. But the problem with the trade was that CemeteryGates kept the life lead afterwards. So Somniac had to try to do something. And nice taking advantage of that. CemeteryGates, game number 1. And right now, it's all coming down to Somniac having trouble getting in on CemeteryGates.
See, like in like the earlier rounds, he was just kind of like throwing out buttons, not doing anything too fancy because he knew that like, you know, Blanka just like going here and there and here and there. It's like, all right, I'm just gonna try to like keep you grounded, get you shut down here. But CemeteryGates not taking anything.
Yeah, CemeteryGates just playing so solid defensively right now.
For sure.
Using the V reversal right away for the knockdown, and he's gonna get the knockdown here. And it's really interesting. The CemeteryGates definitely playing a very turtley Blanka, but not this round. He's going in.
Oh, and the back throw, putting him back in the corner for the stun. That is definitely going to kill. Ball. Oh, another ground pound. That is so funny.
Blanka got combos. Blanka's got combos. Let's go.
It actually looks pretty funny when he does the ground pound in like that costume. It's like a little kid in their pajamas or Kigurumi. They're like, yeah, it's not my bedtime yet.
Now, again, Somniac spending so much time just trying to get his way in on CemeteryGates. This is a good one right here. It's a good start for Somniac, but he had a good start last round, and CemeteryGates was able to make the comeback.
Yep, you see all those like V-skill cancellations too, and just backing away from the fireball and going back up to it just to block it.
And yeah, V reversal on the Psycho Axe. Plus frames for Bison. He's like, you know what? I don't even want to deal with it. Just gonna knock you back. But CemeteryGates is down in life. Somniac doesn't have to go in as hard as he is trying right now. He can kind of chill just a little bit.
Oh, the trade-off.
Oh, too far away for that. Oh, I love the jump back light punch. Good reactions. And CemeteryGates is just going ham with these
he's going really good
V-reversals.
with those V reversals, knowing when to use them. But Somniac just playing so well. Oh, here we go.
CemeteryGates now. Time for him to try to go for the mixes, the shenanigans. He's down a lot of health. 30 seconds on the clock. Still a lot of time, but could definitely use a lot more. There's the activation. Another throw.
Ground pound again and jump over. Okay, we did not see any anti-airs from Somniac, but of course it would have like crossed over for CemeteryGates to get some sort of conversion off of that.
But the problem right now is it's still one hit for CemeteryGates could steal this. Actually, maybe not anymore.
Oh my god! It's okay. 4 seconds, 3 seconds,
Yeah, out
2
of there.
seconds, 1 second.
Yeah, just let him do whatever at that point in time if you're Somniac. So Somniac surviving this, but I mean, these rounds going down to such low timer is just an indication of kind of how these matches are going. CemeteryGates playing such defense, but here comes Somniac. He says, you know what, I'm going to make this a fast round here.
Ooh, okay. I mean, halfway, but of course using the bar just to kind of get some more pressure going on. But Somniac staying composed as ever, and still keeping him in the corner here.
Yeah. And again, same situation as last round. Somniac with a life lead. Doesn't have to go in too hard. But like I said, Somniac is a very offensive Bison. He wants to go in. I think it's just in his blood to be offensive. Like, he can play so defensive right now. But, oh, got him with the EX.
Yeah, that was really tricky. But of course, a low shimmy there doesn't hurt.
Oh, didn't get the cross up.
Again, he is so ready for that. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, Somniac with the great reactions with that jumping light punch. I mean, it's just, Bison's just like, such a good air-to-air. Such a good air-to-air. Oh, man.
Yeah, like, we've been seeing just more of, like I said before, where he's just not doing anything stylish. He's just kind of like, really like focusing on how CemeteryGates is like moving like in the corner, or like how many bars he's using, and he's just like punishing every one of them.
Yeah, Somniac wants to try to keep that up a little bit. I mean, honestly, a lot of what's been dictating the matches has really been these opening sequences here, because whoever's been getting the life lead has been able to obviously dictate the pace of the match. Somniac, whenever he gets the life lead, like I said, he's still aggressive because that's just Somniac. I don't think he knows how to play a slow-paced Bison here, but still having the life lead means that he's not trying to fight his way in at Cemetery Gates all day. So this is, again, a great start for Somniac.
Yeah, there we go with the EXCP coming from Cemetery Gates. And again, Somniac, look at all that life lead again. Ah!
Okay, he's going to be able to punish that. Yeah, yep. Bison can punish that for sure with the EX scissor kick. Out of the corner, but again, Somniac with just a big life lead. Again, no reason to go any crazy, and there you go. Cemetery Gates with the shenanigans, try to catch him with the EX up ball after the hop. But Somniac actually just blocking and being patient because he's willing to take the throw at this point.
And looks like that crossover, but tech the throw. Ooh, stays on the same side.
Yeah, plus frames after that scissors, just goes for the throw. Plus frames again, but nice EX back roll, actually clipping that standing heavy punch.
All right, just, yeah, of course, staying a little close here. Oh, okay, yep.
Good anti-air into the cross-up hop, stays close. And again, tries to go for that jump light punch, but I love that he stayed back. He guided it back and immediately jumped again. And now that's what he's gotten. Cemetery Gates, thanks to that little mix-up, has now managed to drain a bunch of Somniac's life.
Yeah, just one more hit. That's definitely going to be stun. And definitely build up the meter that you can.
Yeah, all right. Again, that all came down to him doing the EX Beast roll. And then he held it back so that Somniac's jumping light punch missed, and Cemetery Gates actually jumped immediately again. And Somniac was still landing from his jump, so he could not anti-air it.
Yeah, and look how Somniac is just so ready to punish those rainbow balls too, just like back jump in. But of course, knowing when to anti-air. Oh, again, but trades.
Yeah. Cemetery Gates using that opportunity to charge. Wow, that actually got, but he blocked the ball too early. It actually just missed.
I do like the attempt though, because I thought that would like absorb the ground pound, but it did not work out.
Right. Trying to walk him to the corners is important for Somniac. Again, I talked about, you know, in the whiff punish matches from Goldie Next Door earlier, walk him to the corner just a little bit. That's what Somniac is doing here. He's walking Cemetery Gates to the corner. So I do like Somniac playing a little more slowly here and trying to walk Cemetery Gates back. But now he needs to get back in there again because he's down in life, and it's 40 seconds left on the clock. Still about half the round left.
Yeah, and Somniac doesn't want Cemetery Gates to, you know, charge up the ground pound here. Oh, there we go. Back jump again.
Not a lot of damage, but it's adding up. Whoa! Had a little bit of that info on the transition.
Oh, the V-shift. I kind of like that because you don't want to deal with any more shenanigans that Cemetery Gates has in his pocket. But we have V-trigger on deck. We'll see what we have here.
He's got the jump in and now the throw. He still needs to try to get this life lead, but look at this Somniac. Sudden burst of offense. Yep, scissor kicks out of nowhere. 7 seconds left on the clock. He's the call out on the jump with the EX head stomp, which yes can act like an anti-air for Bison. Obviously, it just doesn't hit right away. But if you predict the opponent's gonna jump, EX head stomp, excellent anti-air.
And especially in that small bit where there's like 7 seconds on the clock, and that he had, or Cemetery Gates had like a pixel health. It's like, all right, you know, I have the life lead. I can just go a little wild here, and it works out just like that because you know, like you're playing with his mind games.
Yeah, and here we go. So Somniac now 2-1 lead. Definitely not an easy 2-1 lead. He has been working hard, but wow, what a slide. It's the first time we've seen him try to punish something from downtown like that. And Cemetery Gates back to his V reversal ways. Oh, air to air heavy kick.
Oh, what a perfect answer coming from Somniac. Cemetery Gates just walks away from the grab, but nothing here.
And we have this corner pressure now. This is what Somniac thrives on, is that corner pressure, but interesting that he backs off now, realizes he has a life lead, doesn't need to put himself at that much of a risk. That was definitely minus, and so he's going to take a good chunk of damage thanks to that throw.
Yep, just take the throw, just take the throw. But then again, you got to be mindful of your stun here. But Somniac, okay, we're getting a little out of the corner.
Yeah, he's still in the corner trying to figure out the way out of there. Tried to anti-air, but again, the beautiful aims from CemeteryGates. But I like, again, Somniac using that V-shift to get out of the pressure situation.
Ooh, tried to punish after doing a flip there. Oh!
Reach out and touch someone. Bison, that standing heavy punch is so good. And there it is. Somniac is going to be at match point now. Again, the first game, I felt like CemeteryGates was playing so well, Somniac having so much trouble getting in. But since then, Somniac has slowed down and only been super aggressive in situations like this. But you see immediately backing off.
Yeah, just playing aggressive in just a very basic manner is like probably one of the scariest play styles. Because it's like, why are you acting so normal?
Just being able to shift between the offense and the like kind of the aggression and the passiveness from Somniac has been working out really well. What
Whoa,
the
that went
hell?
underneath the ball. What the heck?
What kind of interactions are happening here? I need to see the SF sim on that one, dude.
Follow the fireball, but CemeteryGates was able to dodge just around it. Man, he is jumping a lot.
Yeah, I didn't know who had the lead. Obviously, CemeteryGates does now. So Somniac, here we go. This is when Somniac definitely has some problems because now he has to try to find his way in on CemeteryGates.
Looks like he tried to use a ground pound to punish the dash in from Somniac. All right, he's doing it again here. Okay. That was a good amount of damage.
Oh, he actually recovered in time to block, but that just gave CemeteryGates the tick throw. Yeah, he's trying to punish him for charging up that V skill. That's why.
Oh no, where are the anti-airs? So like I've seen like something like anti-air pretty well in like the previous match, but this one he's just like jumping so much where it's like, is he gonna cross me up, or can I just anti-air here or back jump?
CemeteryGates again. If CemeteryGates can get the lead, it really Somniac does have trouble getting in, and when CemeteryGates has the lead, plays very, very differently. And so he needs to get a good chunk of damage here early on. Yeah, here we go. This is a great start. Now he's got the lead here. So definitely on control. You can see now he's just anti-airing and playing very defensive now. Okay.
Yep, just backing out. And again, no anti-air from Somniac.
Yeah. Somniac definitely has the opportunity to jump light punch that. Probably timing, but again, no anti-air again. Yeah.
Especially with like the fireball there too. It's like, okay, it's definitely obvious that you're gonna jump and
there we go. There we go.
Okay. Nice, 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 nice.
Yeah, I mean, he had been so good with those jumping light punches before, but now CemeteryGates just finding the opportunity to sneak in.
CemeteryGates.
Yeah, again, backs off, starts charging up, and now Somniac is just trying to find his way in. Like I said, the crucial part of this match was that early V-Skill 2 into the Blanka ball to take the life lead. And since then, CemeteryGates has been in control. And this is going to be a long road here to try to make this comeback. Tries to get him with a crush counter. Going to go for a throw. Actually, you can't take throws all day. Somniac, what escape I was about to say. Somniac should just keep throwing.
We out.
Yeah, this is a tough one. 10 seconds left. Can he do this? Oh, no anti-air. Yeah.
No anti-air.
I love that V reversal. Just killing time. Whoa! Wait. Oh, he didn't have enough time. He didn't have enough time. CemeteryGates ties it up 2-2. Dude, like I said, that round right there was won at the very beginning when CemeteryGates landed V-Skill in the Blanka ball and got the life lead. It's just all come down to that right now. It's the first 10 seconds, the first 15 seconds of the round are the most crucial period of these fights so far. Whoever gets the life lead really has such a distinct advantage. And so right now, CemeteryGates definitely has a distinct advantage over Somniac.
It just really sucks to see that, like, you know, Somniac definitely has it in his grasp because, like, he's not anti-airing any of Cemetery's jump in. But here we go with the crossover. That's totally fine. You can definitely block it, but there are so many instances that CemeteryGates got in for free.
Yeah, one of the tricky things about that is because he's trying to get in on CemeteryGates so much, his mental stack is so focused on trying to approach that he's not ready for the jump-ins right now.
Oh, no!
Okay, so CemeteryGates still with the life lead. Oh, beautiful aims with that.
That would have been sick if he was able to punish it, like just as Somniac landed back into the corner here.
Here we go again. No anti-airs again from Somniac, but this is huge for Somniac. Now he's got the life lead. This is huge. Things are different now but Somniac is still being very aggressive.
Oh, I see right there. He just kind of like stopped right there because he thought that he was going to jump over it, and he was ready for the anti-air. But CemeteryGates still playing a little lame. Totally fine.
Yeah, but CemeteryGates is down in life, but just a tiny, tiny bit. Not anymore. Actually, I don't know who's, well, for sure.
Okay, yeah, all right, CemeteryGates definitely in the life lead here.
This is the problem now. 20 seconds left.
Oh, okay, there we go with the punish, but nothing else after that.
Can Somniac find his way in against CemeteryGates? Oh, it will! He got the hit, but it wasn't a counter hit, so it wasn't a combo. He needs to get in now. Oh, good block. He grabbed the
all
B
right,
reversal.
back away. Ah!
He chipped him.
Yeah,
that
he chipped
was
him.
enough.
That was sick.
That was
sick.
enough.
All right,
oh my
let's
God.
go.
Oh
Somniac sitting
God.
in match point here, CemeteryGates. You gotta think of something here. All right, we're going the low forward into the X move.
This is really important for CemeteryGates to get this lead again. Nice. Oh, this is a bad round for Somniac.
Oh no,
now.
another crush counter. This is not looking too hot. CemeteryGates definitely felt that burn in the last round. He's like, I am not gonna let you win this.
Oh man, and CemeteryGates with a domination round to send it to final game, final round. These first 5 seconds, these next 5 seconds, next 10 seconds, so important. Here comes Somniac, tries to get in there. Oh, the whip punish. They're so even in life right now, just chipping away at each other. Somniac a little down, so both of them, you can tell both of them playing very carefully here.
Oh, dashes away after charging up for the ground pound. But again, we're just still in the same instance where we're trying to push something up, but ground pound. Look at the damage. Pretty nice.
Again, it's really crucial for CemeteryGates to maintain this life lead because it just forces Somniac into a kind of game that CemeteryGates can play against a lot more efficiently.
I mean, we have been seeing a lot of successful V reversals coming from CemeteryGates because he wants to go back into the neutral and just try something wacky. But like as you can see here, he's playing very, very still. But this is what he wants. This is like the final match between these two.
Yep. There we go. Oh, again, perfect timing on the jump, and there's no way Somniac could have went. He went for a sweep. Oh my God.
Okay, anti-air. All right, back away, Somniac.
30 seconds left. Activation now. Got the counter hit, but that was off the standing medium kick. He's not going to be able to get anything off of that.
Oh!
Yeah. No. Oh no! But he got the throw into the corner. This is a dangerous situation. What a throw!
Oh, there we go. V-trigger activation. That is going to hurt. I wonder if CemeteryGates is just going to keep being in his face.
Yeah.
Oh, 10
stopped.
seconds on the clock.
Oh, what a tech again! Oh, again a tech!
Oh, he's not getting up. He's not getting up.
Oh! He got over there! Wait! Oh my God! Oh, every single one of those rounds down to the very end, and Somniac somehow ekes his way out in one of the craziest scramble closes that I have seen. Every single round coming down almost to the last 10 seconds, every single time. The kind of match that these two had to fight. Oh man, and you know both of these, they are both like, they both fell on the floor. They're both lying on the floor right now like, oh my God.
See, and like, you know, we were talking about how like CemeteryGates was definitely playing with Somniac's mental because he was just doing a lot of like jump-ins, wacky mix-ups, and just kind of like playing like a wild card. But then Somniac was like, okay, maybe like I am not, you know, anti-airing, of course, but I'm literally just standing here just trying to find an opening. And he did at the very, very last bit of that match.
Yeah,
what
honestly,
the heck, dude?
CemeteryGates at the very end, playing a little bit panicking, a little bit scared, got caught by the heavy kick, which gave Somniac the combo. But again, you know, that match.
Yeah, like right there.
Yeah.
That really sucks because like CemeteryGates definitely had the life lead there.